Almost a turnover here. Yes, we do have a turnover. Purefoods regaining possession. Some first quarter stats for you. San Miguel Beer shooting a hot 71% from the field in the first quarter. In rebounding, the Beermen getting the edge 13-8. In assists, Purefoods had one more, 4-3. In turnovers, Purefoods also had one more, 6-5. So the departments that we earlier mentioned that will play crucial roles in determining the outcome here coming to play. Rebounding, turnovers, and the matchups.
Or 35 seconds in the second quarter.
Franz Pumarin, I was just going to say, Joe, has checked into the ball game.
Ives Ignatice pulls up against Jojo Lastimosa. The guy is burning tonight. He's already got 8 points credited to him, and at a big 13-point lead for San Miguel Beer. Tito Horencio against Franz Pumarin. Glenn Capaccio. 3-point shot. Pito. Yes.
Horencio, 3 points.
And that's the first triple of Purefoods in 6 attempts.
Well, that's one weapon in the arsenal of Purefoods that San Miguel doesn't seem to have right now. And here's Mon Fernandez trying one from 20.
And they like Ramon Fernandez to play outside, draw Jerry Cabrera.
Jojo Lastimosa confronted by El Presidente. Pito Horencio moves to the 2-point zone. Lastimosa aiming from 3-point country. No success that time. Battle for the loose ball won by El Presidente. Boxing everybody out. Here's Franz Pumarin. Dignatice going up against Jerry off the glass.
Already in twin digits.
14-point lead for San Miguel Beer. 10 minutes and 11 seconds to go before we call it a semester. As Samboy Lim tightened up the screws on Glenn Capaccio. Not much motion offense being displayed here by the Hot Dogs as Alvin goes up against Ives Ignatice. And he's called for an offensive foul. That's his second personal.
Ives playing excellent defense here, and Alvin Patrimonio holding his ground right here. And Alvin forcing the issue. He's called for the offensive foul.
San Miguel Beer protecting a whopping 14-point lead erected after a blazing start right off the blocks. 36-22 is the present tally. One team foul for the Hot Dogs against a clean slate for San Miguel Beer. Unoffensive foul this time, slapped on San Miguel Beer.
Offensive foul, Fernandez.
Mon Fernandez was committed away from the ball. Take a look at some pertinent first quarter stats. That was a very quick look.
Now you see it, now you don't.
Well, you got to keep your eyes very sharp. Here comes Jojo Lastimosa with a pump fake, outsmarting El Presidente completely. 36-24. 12-point lead for San Miguel Beer. 9:24 to play in the first half. Franz Pumarin orchestrating the offensive for the White Shirts. Mon Fernandez wants to devour Jerry Cudinera. Look at that move. Didn't pay off though. Great save by Tonichi Ituri, but too late, too late.
Well, he came from the outside, Ramon Fernandez, but he had the good idea.
Alvin Teng promptly checks in for Ives Dignatice. Well, Dignatice had been playing a great game, but undoubtedly Norman Black wants to conserve and husband his resources. Backstepping against Pito Horencio is Franz Pumarin, who's keeping a close eye on the point guard of Hot Dogs. Low post play. Here's Alvin going up against a double team. Try to issue a tight pass inside heavy traffic. It'll stay in the turf of Purefoods.
10 seconds, shot clock.
See how the interior defense of San Miguel Beer collapses every time the ball gets inside, and that's the reason why Coach Baby Dalupan wants his boys to take 3-point attempts to loosen up that inside defense.
No question. Patrimonio on the right wing. Pito Horencio works it right back to Glenn Capaccio. 3-point shot is on the way. Bullseye!
Capaccio, 3 points.
Just in the nick of time when the shot clock was about to expire on them.
That's 2 out of 8 3-point attempts by Purefoods as a team in this game. San Miguel Beer has attempted once from 3-point range.
See how devastating a 3-point shot can be in the wink of an eye. San Miguel's lead, which once stood at 13, has been chopped down to just 9 points. Here's Alvin Teng. Clear error there by Alvin Teng. And this should be the cue for Purefoods to mount a full-scale uprising. Glenn Capaccio bringing the ball to the left wing. Pito Horencio waiting for the pass from 3-point country. Okay. Low post play again. Instantly, Alvin Teng collects another foul. That's going to be his third.
Foul 10.
It's a patient waiting game that Coach Baby Dalupan is playing, Joe.
10.
See, now that he's got his players to start hitting with a little bit of consistency from three-point range, that the defense of San Miguel Beer will now have to play a little bit more honest outside.
Exactly. Pido Harencio missing this time from Rainbow Country, and the Dragon. Let's see if he can belch fire. But the move was aborted by a foul from Glenn Capaccio.
Foul
He gave up that
Capaccio.
foul.
Adidas, incidentally, is the official outfitter of the PPA. Just thought you'd like to know. 2 team fouls apiece, 8 minutes and 5 before the halftime break. Franz Pumarin in three-point country against Pido Harencio. Jump shot by Samboy. Anemic that time. Jerry Codinera had the inside track on the rebound. Fouled from behind by the
Jose.
guy christened by Romy Quintana was the firecracker. That's Bobby Jose's second personal. Third, actually. You got more coming? Okay.
More fouls to give.
36-27. Still a 9-point lead for San Miguel Beer. There's a familiar matchup between Franz Pumarin and Pido Harencio as Jojo Lastimosa wants to take on Mon Fernandez single-handedly.
And that's a very unfamiliar matchup. Ramon Fernandez now
Foul
taking on Giorgio
Fernandez.
Lastimosa all the way from outside.
Well, I'm not surprised that Lastimosa was willing to challenge El Presidente. This is the kind of guy who would challenge anybody, including Manute Bol himself, if he had stood right in his path.
Well, you know, this is an offensive adjustment that we've noticed here that Baby Dalupan is introduced. In the first 2 games, the front lines of both clubs actually dictated the offensive movement. A lot of points were being scored by the front line. But I think in this game, Coach Baby Dalupan will want to get more of his guards to put in the points. You notice, for instance, that Pido Harencio, who averaged 10 points a game in the eliminations, in this series for first, Pido Harencio has averaged less than 1 point a game. So definitely Dalupan will want more production out of him. Another missing link here of the Purefoods team is Alejo Alalor, who has chopped off about 6 points from his normal average in this series. He's not
Jose.
playing in the ball game right now.
Well, Baby Dalupan undoubtedly wants his smaller men to get involved, and that's why he probably gave Al Solis and his ilk the license to shoot from three-point country. They haven't really reaped much success from there, scoring only 2 out of how many attempts?
About 8 attempts right now. Well, I think the thinking there, Joe, is that if the frontliners of both clubs are so talented and they neutralize each other, you've got to look for one factor in the offensive scheme of things to be able to give you the difference. And I guess that would have to come from the backcourt.
In the meantime, you just saw a foul by Franz Pumarin. That's only the 15th foul for San Miguel Beer against 2 for Purefoods. Sideline inbound to be executed by Jojo Lastimosa. Harencio quickly to Glenn Capaccio. 3-point shot. Surprise hit
Capaccio,
from 24
3 points.
feet by Glenn. Chops down the San Miguel lead to just 4 markers or 2 baskets. A 10-0 blast by the Hot Dogs. Got them into the groove. On the San Miguel Beer side of the floor, we just saw another foul.
Again, the patience of Baby Dalupan paying off here. Let's find out what Norman Black can come up with as a counter.
Glenn
Lim.
Capaccio was singled out the culprit in the foul as Elmer Reyes checks right back into the fray. He'll be inbounding for the Beer men. Their lead severely embattled now. It's down to 4 points, 36-32. Lastimosa watching Ives Dignatice. Harencio right on the tracks of Franz Pumarin as Tonichi Ituri uncorks. And here's a fast break being fashioned out by the blue shirts, Glenn Capaccio. He's got great fluid working for him. Al Solis makes his move. A good setup job for Jerry Codinera.
And Tonichi Ituri tagged with a personal.
Foul Ituri.
Third personal for Tonichi Ituri. It'll be 2 free throws for Jerry Codinera and a chance to put Purefoods to within a basket.
And again, what made that play possible was they moved the ball from up high with Giorgio Lastimosa. Ramon Fernandez shadowing Giorgio, and Giorgio will drive at every opportunity of Ramon Fernandez. Fernandez is not quick enough to keep in step with Giorgio.
Well, there's a difference of about 4 inches in height right there.
It's really the speed factor, and of course, that created the opportunity for Giorgio Lastimosa to pass the ball, dish off to Jerry Codinera. He's now at the stripe.
Looking for assist marker tonight. A split by Jerry. Chops down his San Miguel lead to an odd 3 points. 6:47 to play. That means we're close to the halfway point of this second period. Franz Pumaren bringing the ball very gingerly downtown for the white shirts. He wants everybody to spread out as he makes his move inside the paint. Door shot to his face by Pito Harencio and Jojo Lastimosa. Ill-advised pass inside, intercepted by Alvin Patrimonio. He's out running Mon Fernandez, but he misses the layup. And there's Glenn Capascio likewise missing. 2 golden opportunities down the drain for the Hot Dogs. Reyes, Ives Dignadice. High price to pay for that basket. Ives Dignadice down on the floor along with Jerry Codinera. Let's take a look at that bruising bit of action again. Codinera is slapped with his second personal 3-point opportunity for Dignadice.
Pumaren.
Well, that was a dangerous foul there, but I'm sure Jerry Codinera did not have any intention of hurting Ives Dignadice. He cut actually Dignadice's legs in mid-air, but I think Jerry Codinera was pushed into that situation.
Well, in an instance like that, Mr. Henson, you'll have to give the benefit of the doubt to Jerry Codinera, who has not really carved out a reputation as a dirty player. And we have a timeout.
Timeout, Purefoods Hot Dogs.
3-point play in the offing here for Ives Dignadice. 38-33, 5-point lead for San Miguel Beer as we approach midstream in the second quarter. Jojo Lastimosa in 3-point country against Mon Fernandez. And look at Jojo preparing to challenge no less than El Presidente himself. Some help defense coming from Hector Calma. Jojo drops it off to Harencio, coming out of nowhere. Elmer Reyes with a brilliant steal. He's going to go for the home run. Another fast break conversion by San Miguel Beer puts a lot more ground between them and the Hot Dogs. It now stands at 7 points, 40-33. Pito Harencio with a harakiri drive.
Actually, what made that Elmer Reyes fast break layup possible was the good defense that San Miguel Beer played on the other end. Again, when you play good defense, somehow that takes care of your offense.
40-35, still a 5-point lead for San Miguel Beer. The jump shot by Mon Fernandez in and out, and Alvin Patrimonio coming out of nowhere to pluck another rebound for himself. 5:20 to play. We're still in the second period. Good pass by Jojo Lastimosa to Pito Harencio, but immediately he swarmed upon us. Alvin takes care of the scoring chores.
2 points once more for Alvin Patrimonio. Lead cut down to 3.
Hector Calma wants sanity restored into the San Miguel offensive thrust. He goes to Ramon, who gets a shield from Ives Dignadice. The reverse is no good.
It was blocked by Jerry Codinera.
Capascio. Codinera.
And there will be a foul, I think, on Lastimosa.
Foul, Lastimosa.
Yes, a loose ball foul on Jojo. That was a tough call for Purefoods. That had to hurt.
That had to hurt.
Yes, they were in a position for an offensive rebound and a possible 2 points that would have reduced this lead to just 1.
Well, there was clearly contact, but whether there was any harm, that's something else that needs to be ironed out. 40-37 is the count. 3-point lead for San Miguel Beer. Time down to 4 minutes and 46. Elmer Reyes going to Calma. The jump shot is no good. Even Hector has gone sour.
Well, San Miguel Beer now starting to shoot from the perimeter rather than force the ball inside, which is the kind of game that they like to play.
Another fast break abortion there of Ramon Fernandez, but there is going to be a foul.
Racehorse
Foul,
basketball right
Harencio.
here. Harencio tagged with the person on. You see that in your slow-mo replay. Ramon Fernandez trying for a layup.
Capascio.
And Al Solis is right back in harness to relieve Glenn Capascio. Limbering up. On your television screens, maybe the Lupan is sending somebody else in also for Pito Harencio. So it's a complete change in the quarterbacking chores here for the Hot Dogs. Another brilliant drive by Ives Dignadice. Boy, he's really letting it all hang out, and he's got a wide repertoire.
On a whirl there. Ives Dignadice scoring another 2 points. Again, Jojo Lastimosa up high, met by Ramon Fernandez. He's going to drive.
Ramon had a piece of the leather, forcing the error, and here's Elmer Reyes on the other end. Lightning-like drive by Elmer Reyes is putting up those points faster than we can register them in our ledger, and it's another 7-point lead for San Miguel.
Reyes already with 10 points in this ball game. It's back to the running attack here for San Miguel Beer.
This time a foul is going to be called on the little guy.
Foul, Dignadice.
No, it was Dignadice actually. I thought for a moment it was Hector Calma's attempt to swipe. That caused the foul.
Earlier, when Purefoods managed to bring down that the margin of difference to only 3 points, somehow, Joe, you got the feeling that the Hot Dogs were beginning to dictate the tempo. They had started to play the game on a slow-down basis and stopped San Miguel Beer from running. However, the complexion of the game has slightly changed here, with San Miguel Beer regaining control of the boards. They're beginning to run once more.
Well, that fact definitely has not been lost on the 12,000 here at the Ultra, and maybe millions and millions of televiewers watching out there. The momentum has been stymied somewhat. And then again, the Purefoods have the ball in their territory. Oh, almost a bad pass there by Jojo Lastimosa. Recovery by Jerry Codinera. He misses. And look at him going for the offensive rebound. He won't be denied.
Grim determination there. Jerry Codinera asserting his might.
And might, he's got a lot of. 44-39, 5-point lead for San Miguel. Mon Fernandez wants to return the compliment to Jerry via a one-on-one isolation play. Elmer scrambling after the loose leather, keeping it alive on San Miguel territory. Mon Fernandez is open. Defensive lapse by Jerry Codinera gives San Miguel back a 7-point lead at 46-39. Jojo finds himself with a nice baseline drive. 46-41, while the Hot Dogs are grimly determined not to let that deficit balloon to very alarming proportions again.
And Joe, again, it's Ramon Fernandez bringing the ball up court here for San Miguel Beer. Almost a turnover. Hector Calman now has control.
Mon Fernandez at the right wing lobs it over to Tonichi. The hook shot didn't work that time. Looks like Alvin has got Tonichi's number tonight. Al Solis banging bodies with Elmer Reyes. Wild shot. Dindo Pumarin. And the ball nearly got stuck between the rim and the glass. Foul.
And Dindo will go to the line.
Foul, Dignadice.
Before the charities, we have
Timeout,
a
San
timeout.
Miguel Beer.
The Dragon has made its reappearance on the hard court for Norman Black as Dindo Pumarin sinks the first of two charities. It's now 46-43. Purefoods coming tantalizingly close now with 2 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first half. It's time for question number 2 in our Watch for Cash with Sarsi. Who will score the last officially counted points of the first half? Repeat, who will score the last officially counted points of the first half? The winners of the weekly draw and the grand draw will be announced this Tuesday, August 29. 10,000 smackaroos on the line there. Exactly 2 minutes to go in the first half. Samboy, the shot deflected by Jojo. Good save by Hector Calma in the backcourt. Fresh offensive thrust here for San Miguel. Very risky cross-court pass by Mon Fernandez, resulting in a steal by Jojo Lastimosa.
Two straight turnovers here.
Right.
A spate of turnovers actually for both clubs. And you see Dindo Pumarin back at the line.
Foul, Lim.
He'll have a chance, Joe, to chop down this lead to just 1 point.
That's right. You know, going around the sites here at the Ultra, I see the very distinguished faces of a lot of San Miguel executives, some of whom have requested me to greet one of San Miguel's bankers who will be turning a year older tomorrow. And that's Miss Phoebe Cabildo, Assistant Vice President of Marketing Department 2 of the Urban Development Bank. Well, being one of the bankers of San Miguel, she naturally is a San Miguel fan. Dindo Pumarin going for his second charity. And it's in the can.
Jack Tanuan in the ball game. We expect him to either match up with Tonichi Ituri or Mon Fernandez. Well, Nelson Asaitone is also in the ball game. So fresh legs here for Coach Baby Dalupan.
1 point ball game as we move to the last minute and 26 seconds of the first semester. A bad drive inside by Elmer Reyes. Another fast break being fashioned out by the blue shirts. Dindo Pumarin going to Lastimosa. Boy,
and
now
Joe,
you know why
yes.
Sarmenta refers to this guy as the human bullet, huh?
Well, the last 3 offensive thrusts of San Miguel Beer, they did not even make a single attempt at the basket because of the tight defense of Purefoods. Purefoods has been able to force 3 straight turnovers on 3 straight offensive thrusts of San Miguel Beer. That's the 4th turnover.
Nelson Asaitono giving Purefoods a 3-point lead after a spirited uprising.
A big defensive game here by Purefoods. San Miguel Beer has not been able to take an attempt in its last 4 offensive thrusts.
Well, the beer men are getting a dose of their own defensive medicine, Mr. Henson. Lim.
Oh, nice
He
whirl
escapes
around tactic.
Lastimosa.
Beautiful spin around there by Samboy Lim on a one-on-one move.
No help defense forthcoming for Jojo Lastimosa, and so their lead has been chopped down to a solitary point with time down to 18 seconds. Opportunity here for the Hot Dogs to get the last basket in this first semester.
And Dindo is just whiling away the time, letting it expire. They want to take the last shot.
Lastimosa trying to go to Jack Tanuan. 1 second left, and it's all over. Not yet, not yet.
25-second violation.
A 25-second violation by the Purefoods Hot Dogs froze the clock at 1 second. So we still have 1 second to play in this first half.
Let's see what Tanichi Ituri can do.
There's the alley-oop intended for Mon Fernandez. It blew up right in their faces, so it's a 1-point lead for the Hot Dogs as both clubs prepare to the locker room for the halftime.